Uh-huh.
One of the great things about sports is it enables people to return to competition, return to a measure of how much better they're getting, come to an appreciation of the sport and discipline, whatever it may be. We can take someone skiing and they do it one time, been there, done, but they feel good about it. And then when the Olympics comes on, I'm describing all this stuff that's going on, just like a pro. Every individual that's disabled ought to have a sport or activity like that. There was a study done in Southern California that said one of the 5 greatest distinctions between disabled people who were successful and those who just got on with life, one of the 5 things that was essential was to have an exercise or sport event to which they participated in regularly. And I'm a great believer in it. Thank you, and I hope you.
Excellent. Could I have your full name on camera and your branch of service?
My name is Chad Colley. I'm from New Smyrna Beach, Florida. I was in the United States Army, company commander in the 101st Airborne Division.
Excellent. 1968?
1968.
Excellent. I love your red hat and your tie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And we do have, there's 2 advocates in the back, Jackie going and Rebecca, from the Women's Center. They have different events also going on for the month of October. There's a vigil, October what?
25th.
25th. They do also have information, and they're available to speak with anyone who wants to speak with them.
Which is so important, because I'm using my performance skills, but the women who dedicate their lives once again, they are my stars, you are my celebrity, and they are the ones that will provide you with the resources in your community for you or for someone you might know. So please talk to them on the way out and thank them. And
I
thank
have
you for
something
this.
I'd like to say, if I may call you Lisa.
Absolutely. That's my
Lisa,
name.
when you're not performing and you have another shirt on, I hope that shirt says Amazing Women, because that's what you are. I hope that shirt says an amazing woman, because that's what you are.
Oh, thank you.
Okay? And I realize that this is your journey, and I hope it takes you wherever it takes you. Ride it till the wheels fall off and you fly.
Thank you so much.
Okay?
Thank you.
And I wanted to say to the younger crowd here, we often talk about the youth being our future, but you're your future. And you can say a lot through change. So, you know, you have a great Women's Center and a lot of other resources on this campus, and utilize that, because you are the change you want to see. And to the YWCA, which is also a great organization and a collaborator who works on racial justice issues and housing, because what we need to understand about domestic violence and sexual violence is it's rooted in oppression. And anybody who does this work, we're all in it together. We're social justice advocates. And I realize that in many places the YWCA is also the Domestic Violence and Rape Crisis Program, but in our area it's the Women's Center, and we are a certified domestic violence and rape crisis agency, and there's information on the table there, and we can provide shelter, housing, counseling, legal advocacy, and work in partnership with these other agencies. So I just wanted to put that out there and thank the YWCA and the Mass Women's Center for putting on this event, and thank you very much for being so courageous.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight.
Yeah, thanks for speaking up. And sitting next to a woman will let you know exactly. And that is hard, you know, especially with children. But it's no reason to stay. There's no reason to stay. You don't want them to have those memories for the rest of their life and continue to have them. So I sat here next to someone who devotes her life to this. And we are good hands. had a kid was 8 years old, I coach actors in New York City. Reminded me of this. And, I coach actors of all ages. And he's like 8, I think he was like 7 or 8. And I noticed that when his mom would bring him to my apartment in New York for coaching, he was vile towards her. He spit on her one day. And I just stood there, I went, whoa. And I sat him down and she was standing there and she said, he always does this. He's mad. And I said, he clearly is. I said, but don't leave, because if he doesn't apologize to you, I'm not coaching him. I said, that's your mother. I said, I'm your teacher, you respect me. Would you ever spit at me? No. I said, well then, what makes you think you can do that to your mother? I said, you apologize to her. He did. But he was mad. He sat there, and his mom went to the store. She was very upset, and I talked to him. And he's angry. And she was living in a very volatile situation with the husband, and that's how her son was acting out. He was taking it out on her. So, I mean, I don't do this on a daily basis, but I know my instincts tell me if that child continues to see that, live in that, can you imagine that 8-year-old anger, what it's going to be like when it's 16 and bigger and bigger and bigger? That scares me. So doing what you're doing now, bravo. You're taking the first step, and it's always the hardest step, because you said that. How do you, this is how we do it. We put her together with someone who knows what to do, what to say, provide resources, let her know she doesn't have to live in it. Whether she's one child, 5, 10, 15, there's no reason to stay in that. That's unhealthy for her and